Amelia, Cassandra, Mateo, Rim Smash! Hi everybody, this is Jessie Anime, bringing you all the anime has to offer every Wednesday and Saturday. Now today we're going to be talking about ReZero Season 2, Episode 7. Now this is just, again, a spoiler warning, letting you all know that there will be spoiler talk in this video, so if you haven't seen the episode, pause this video and then go back and watch the episode and then come back. So the episode previously ended with Beatrice saving Subaru, and I was excited because I figured this episode we would get to learn a lot about Beatrice, and we did. We learned that she has the witch cultist book with her, and that she told Subaru that everything she ever does is because of the witch cultist guidebook that Beetlejuice used to have. And that throws Subaru for a loop because he thought that he trusted Beatrice and they were friends, and she's like, no, we were only friends because that's what the book told me to do. Now, I don't really buy that because based on the emotions Beatrice was obviously feeling when Subaru was trying to kill himself and restart the day, it's made evident that she actually does care about Subaru. I just think she's scared to admit that, so she's using the book as an excuse. Well, Elsa shows up and kills him anyway, and he goes back to the start of the day that we've seen a million times this season, which is right after the first trial. Now, his strategy this time is to talk to Garfield and pink-haired girl, I can never remember her name, separately before all the other stuff. He's trying all that he can. So he talks to them and asks them why Frederica can leave the sanctuary even though she's half-blood. And they tell him that it's because she's only quarter blood, and so she has an exception to the rule, and she's been out of the sanctuary for 10 years and abandoned them, and Garfield is pissed. Then Subaru makes the, in my opinion, stupid decision to ask him if he can do the trial himself. Literally every time he asks, something bad happens, so he needs to stop asking. Anyways, this pisses Garfield off and makes him suspicious of Subaru because he can smell the witch's scent on him, and so he assumes that him wanting to complete the trials is somehow some sort of scheme that the witch's cult has come up with, so he ties Subaru up for 3 days. Subaru tries to kill himself to be able to restart the day, but before he can do that, Otto, best boy, shows up to save him, and we get to learn that Otto thinks of Subaru as a friend, and that's why he saved him, but Subaru thinks that's funny because he's never been saved or for any of those kind of reasons. It's always people having ulterior motives, and he thinks it's funny that Otto only did this because he wanted to be friends, and I thought that was adorable, and the scene where Subaru was laughing at him was so funny. So he escapes with Otto, and you see that Ram is outside there to help him escape from the sanctuary, and she makes this really funny joke about how even if she was an old lady, she'd still be adorable, which I agree. I love Ram this season. She's so freaking funny. But anyways, the episode ends with Garfield being really mad that they escaped, and he starts to turn into his beast form, which I'm sure is freaking scary. Frederica's looked scary, and she's only quarter, and he's half, so I'm only gonna imagine how scary that's going to be. But anyways, this episode was interesting because there's this pattern this season where like not a whole lot of action happens, it's just a lot of talking. And I don't really mind that because I like that we keep learning more and more about this world. I kind of figured that would happen because a lot of people who've read the light novel said that this season was going to have a lot more world building in it, and I actually really appreciate that. I don't need a show to have action all the time. I'm actually really enjoying all this exposition and all this world building that they're doing. So that's my review for today, and I will see you on Saturday for my August Tokyo Treat unboxing. Bye!